Hi. So today we are going to discuss about some numbers, some patterns in numbers, which is called Fibonacci numbers in our natural world. Okay. So if you look at the title page, you can see a sunflower seed pod. You see there is a pattern. There is a nice pattern of seeds. So it looks like the seeds are arranged in some nice way. Okay, just keep in mind this picture. We will discuss about this kind of nice patterns and repeating patterns in these slides. Okay. What is a Fibonacci number or Fibonacci series? Okay. um, First of all, look at these patterns, these nice patterns in nature. You can see something is repeating here, right? This is a pattern. This is something like this kind. In the rose petals also, it's just clockwise and counterclockwise, but it's almost similar kind of patterns in the fronts of ferns, in the seahorse tails, in the cyclones, and in the nautilus tail. Everywhere that there are in these six pictures, you can see some repeating patterns, similar patterns. Okay, we will discuss about this kind of patterns also. Okay, so who is this Leonardo Pisano? He's an Italian mathematician, also known as Fibonacci or son of Bonacci. He thought under optimal conditions how many pairs of rabbits can be produced from a single pair of rabbits in 1 year. Okay, he was obsessed with rabbits. So at one point he was thinking about this. Okay, so like they put one pair of rabbits in a cage and then presume that every female rabbit give birth to one pair, one male and one female, and then that female offspring, when it matures, when it is adult, can also produce one pair, one male and one female. Okay, and then he just try to count how many rabbits he can get from one pair. Okay, so rabbits cannot reproduce until they are at least 1 month old. So for the first month, only one pair remains. The initial pair, only one pair for 1 month. When is the next month, the second month, the female gives birth. So there is this original pair of rabbits, and then there is the new offspring. So there are now two pairs. Okay, so we start with one pair, then there is these two pairs of rabbits. When the month ends, month 3, the original pair of rabbits produce yet another pair of newborns, while their earlier offspring grow to adulthood. So now how many pairs? Is the original pair, one pair, then their first offspring, so another pair, two pairs, and then now the new offspring. So three pairs of rabbits. Next time what happens? The earlier offsprings already were adults, so they also reproduce. So now there will be the original one, then there is this first set of offsprings, so two pairs, then this pair, these offsprings, they reproduce, so there is another pair, so three pairs, and this first pair also give birth to another pair which are now adult, so total there are five. Okay, and this continues. So we can put this picture up. So suppose in December there is this young black couple, in January the black couple now adult. So in February, these black rabbits, they they give birth of this red pair. I put different colors so that you can remember this is the first offspring, first set of offspring. Then the next set of offsprings, maybe we put it as a blue color rabbits, okay, and so on. Okay, so it's not really colorful rabbits, just to keep it simple, keep it understandable. Okay, so in February, now there are two. So we started with one pair. For the first month, there is only one pair. Then the second month, there will be two pairs. Now the third month, the original pair, the black color, they give birth of another pair. Okay, it's blue color. We denote it by blue color. Okay, so now in March there is the original one, the black, then their first set of offsprings, the red color, and now they give birth, the initial pair give birth to another pair, blue color. So there are now 3 pairs of rabbits. By the meantime, the red color, the first set of offsprings, they already mature. So next month, the red color will give birth to another pair. Okay. So now in April, there is this black color, the original one, the first set of offsprings, the red color one. The red color gave birth to the green color one now. And there is also the blue color, which is now in adulthood. So next month, the blue color again give birth to another set, which is this gray color. Okay, gray color ones is from the blue color in a May month. Okay, month of May, we have a gray color offspring from the blue color. The black color is already here. The black color also give birth to this new this dotted red color rabbits. Okay, and then the red color, the earlier one, they give birth to the orange color, and then the green color is still there, the red color is still there, the black color is still there, the blue color is still there. So total there are 8. Okay, total there are 8 pairs of rabbits. Okay, and it continues infinitely, it continues. Okay, from this he recognized there is a nice pattern. There is first it starts with 1, then second time it's also 1, after that it becomes 2, then it becomes 3, then 5, then 8, then 13, and so on. So it's 1 plus 1. First is 1, then is another 1, then 1 plus 1 is 2, then 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 3 is 5, 3 plus 5 is 8. Okay, and so on. So that's how he put it in a mathematical form. He said there is a series of numbers or sequence of numbers. The first number is 1, the second number is 1. So it writes A0 is 1, A1 is 1. And after that, if you consider the next number, suppose A3, A3 will be or A2, okay, A2, A0, A1, both are 1. So A2 will be A0 plus A1. So it is 1 plus 1 equals to 2. If you consider A3, A3 is A1 plus A2. So it is 1 plus 2 equals to 3. So we can in general write AN plus 1 is AN plus AN minus 1. Okay. This is a small a, huh? Not capital A, small a. Okay. Very simple. So this is the picture of Leonardo who invented, who described this thing. Okay. So can you fill up this 1, 1, 2, 3. Next one will be 5, 2 plus 3. Then it's followed by 3 plus 5 is 8. Then it's 5 plus 8 is 13. So you can fill up this table, right? This is not a finite table. This one it continues. Okay. So it will look like, maybe you try and then you see whether it's correct or not. Okay. It will be like this and so on. Okay. It's not ending at 6765. It's continue. Okay. Now you remember the first slide we shared. Okay, maybe later I first discuss about this one first. So we have suppose a plant. Okay, the plant has one stem. It says it has root, and then there is one stem. Okay, this part, this one stem, and then it grows a branch. Okay, this is the first branch. Okay, so there is one branch first. So there is one, there is another one. Okay, 1, 1. This branch grows, and then there is another branch in this side. Okay, so there is one here and one here. So 2 branches. Okay, two branches. Once it grows, next time this branch, the earlier branch will give two branches here. Okay, and there will be a new branch here. Okay, then next time this side there will be another new branch. After that, this side the branch will give two branches, and on the other hand this side there are two branches already, so one of them will have two branches here. Okay, and so on. Okay, so you can see if you see the pattern of branches, you can observe a Fibonacci pattern. Okay, the Fibonacci series, it can be seen in the way three branches form. A main trunk, there is a stem, main trunk grows until it produces two branches. One of the new branches splits into two, while the other one lies dormant. Okay, it's never is like there is one branch here, one branch here. At the same time, they have two branches this side and two branches this side. Okay, so it's a one in the left hand side first, right hand side there are two, then the left hand side it makes two branches, then the right hand side is still one and one, then it branch out. Okay, so this pattern of branching is repeated for each of the new branches. Okay, so you can see a Fibonacci type pattern. Okay, so next thing is if you draw these squares. Okay, which type of squares? The first square is a square with side 1. The second square is also a square with side 1. You remember Fibonacci series, the numbers is 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. Okay, so first one is 1, second one is also 1. So we draw a square with side 1 here and another square with side 1. So now you can draw this whole thing, taking this whole thing as one side, you can draw a square. So you have a square, you have a third square with side 2. Okay, with side 2. So this is the third square we draw here. And now this side is 2 here and this one was 1. So if you consider this is one side of a square, you can draw the fourth square here with sides 3. Each side is 3. Okay, now this side is 3. This is 1, this is 1. So total is 3 plus 2 is 5. If you consider this is a side of a square, you get the next square. It is this. Okay, this square has each side 5 unit. So now this is 5. This is 1 plus 2 is 3, right? This one is 3. So 5 plus 3, this one is 8. Now you can draw another square whose sides are, each of the sides are 8 unit long. Okay, this is 8, right? This is 8. So this is the next square, right? After this, you can also draw another square. This is 5 plus 8, so you can make it 13. Okay, below this, you can make another square whose each side will be 13 unit long. Okay, now if you add these diagonals not by a straight line but by a circular line, okay, then we can see that there is a nice looking curve, okay, like a spiral, Fibonacci spiral. Okay, from here like this, there is a Fibonacci spiral. And now you think about the first slide. Okay, you see the pattern and you see the spiral here, quite similar, right? Quite similar, right? Quite similar. So it starts at here, and then it grows like this, larger and larger. Okay, so similar patterns. So when people notice this, when people came to know about this Fibonacci series and the Fibonacci spirals and then various patterns of these Fibonacci numbers, there's actually you can find more patterns here. If you square the numbers, if you square the numbers, like 1 square is 1, 1 square, and then 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, and 5 square is 25, then you add them, you can see various patterns, repeating patterns in the Fibonacci series. Okay, it's not only the how we form the Fibonacci numbers, but there are many other patterns, there are ratios you can notice in this series. Okay, but anyway, we are not going into those things. But when people came to know about this series and those nice patterns it follows, and suddenly they see this Fibonacci spiral, the shape they can find in various objects in nature, natural objects, then it's very impressive, it's very inspiring. Right? Many people try to identify this kind of repeating patterns, nice patterns. Okay, and today we are going to discuss about some sort of natural patterns which looks exactly like this. Okay, we'll be very you'll be amazed by the beautiful nature and beautiful mathematics. Okay, so these are few plants, Fibonacci names of plants, and also you remember the title page, we have sunflower seed pod and this pine cone exactly looks same, right? This is one looks same. This is the fronds of a fern. These are the succulents, some succulents. Okay, and how the leaves are structured. Okay, you see that the pattern is everywhere, almost everywhere in these pictures. You can see the same pattern of Fibonacci spirals. One not I cannot say it's a scientific reason. I can say one logic maybe is that to ensure that each leaf has maximum access to sunlight and rain and all other resources it needs for photosynthesis, and to pack more leaves in a limited space, to pack more leaves and more seeds closely and more efficiently, and to optimize the resource, in a nutshell, it's to optimize the resource, plant may have this kind of structures. Okay, it's not circular, it's not like a circular, then it's not tightly, it's not closely attached. Okay, if the seed pod is not in a spiral form but is in a circle, so it's a like a circle of radius 1 centimeter, then 1.5 centimeter, then 2 centimeter, and so on. If it's few circles, then they're not really attached together nicely. Okay, like what it is actually, it's like a spiral. Okay, maybe this is a region, huh? So these are some of the Fibonacci type patterns found in plants, and you may think whether it's this pattern also can be noticed in animal world. Yes, it is. You can see this is a spider nest. Okay, pangolins, there are many such things which is showing this Fibonacci spiral type pattern in their body. Also, this one, this is like a falcon, and it's attempting to catch a prey, to hunt a prey, and they usually don't fly in a straight line. Okay, they don't fly in a straight line to the prey, because they have to keep an eye on the prey, how the prey is moving, right? How the prey is behaving. So they always fly, the trajectory of the flight, if you once the falcon notice the prey and then it starts to attack, that trajectory is never a straight line, it's actually follow a Fibonacci type spiral, because their eye must be always on that prey. Okay, so when they fly, if it's straight line, they cannot see the prey. When they attack, they have to be blindly attack that point. Okay, that initial point, targeting the initial point. So when the prey move, they cannot really identify unless they tilt their head left and right, top and bottom. They cannot see the prey. So it's easier for them if they fly in a spiral type trajectory, not a straight line. Okay. So there's also some you can notice some Fibonacci type pattern. Okay. And the galaxy, if you see the universe, there are some galaxies formed by gravitational attraction. So they pull everything together. Gravitational attraction means there is a force, there is some kind of force. You can see you cannot see. I mean, you can you know about the force, the gravitational force, which is binding everything together, right? Binding or pulling everything together, so that you don't you can walk on the earth. You cannot just go fly above the ground. Okay. So there is this gravitational, huge massive gravitational pull, and there are large vacuum space. Okay, nothingness. So formed by this gravitational attraction and also separated by large areas of vacuum, these galaxies are the largest known structures observed in the universe. And if you see some pictures from internet, you can see there is a pattern of Fibonacci. Okay, it seems like it starts, this is the eye, and then it form this nice Fibonacci spiral pattern. Okay, so if you look closely, you can find many things in nature, many things in universe, which actually resembles this Fibonacci spirals, or that the numbers is there, that the Fibonacci numbers in there, like the flower petals. If you count one by one, you can also find that the number of petals also followed the Fibonacci number series. Okay, so you can keep on looking at the nature and admire mathematics, admire the numbers, how beautiful is mathematics, how beautiful is this pattern which is also repeated in the nature. Okay, so that's all my talk about, to motivate you about learning mathematics and see all the beautiful structures in mathematics. Okay, so thank you for your attention, and keep on looking for Fibonacci-ness in nature. Okay, I say Fibonacci-ness in nature. Okay, thank you.